Stop fitting in. I know your parents or your teachers have definitely, or maybe have said this to you, but I'm telling you, sometimes you just need to hear it from other people to get it through your head and to understand it. So just don't fit in, okay? Like, generally, like, if you're really working hard to try to fit in, you're not going to be happy with that friend group. Like, let's be honest, if you want to be friends with the popular kids, so you do a sport you don't like, you start watching sports that you don't like, just so you can become cool or something. Like, I'm like talking, like, if you're trying to be friends with, like, jocks and shit, like, if you're doing that, what's the point? Because you're just gonna make yourself, like, feel like tortured, like, you're just gonna be doing things that you don't want to do to just make other people like you. But you just gotta be yourself, and if they don't like who you are, then like, how are you gonna try to be their friends for years at a time if you're not who you truly are? You just gotta act how you truly act, because eventually you will find the people that are like you, like who are like you and who want to be friends with you and generally actually like talking to you. But if you're making up stuff to try to fit in, you're wasting your time, you're wasting their time. That entire time you're trying to fit in, you could be finding other people who have the same interests as you. You just got to be yourself, because eventually you'll find the people who understand you. Like the jocks. Like, if you're a kid who plays video games all day and you want to be friends with jocks, like, what happens when they want to come over to your house and you start acting different in front of your parents? It's not going to go well. Like, I know your parents don't understand you, but if you play video games all day and you don't like watching or playing sports, and then all of a sudden, boom, you're playing sports and you're watching TV, your parents are going to be so confused. And not only that, doing that could if, let's say, you do get popular, for example, everyone's going to think of you as, everyone's not going to understand who you truly are. Everyone's going to think you're a cool I wouldn't say a cool person. Yeah, everyone will think you're a cool person, but what I mean is that they won't see who you truly are, and they'll think, after high school, when you go to college and you realize that you need to stop fitting in, so you start making friends with people, then you meet up with one of your old friends with your new friends, and it's different, and it's just weird, but just don't fit in because you want people who will be there to make you happy and to just understand you, and who you will actually like hanging out with. I get it, you might like being popular, not being invited to parties, being invited to do stuff, but I would rather hang out and make better memories with small little hangouts with people who understand me and who are like me than fake people who I'm faking to be friends with just so I can seem cool. I'd rather not do that, because at the end of the day, you're just wasting your time doing that, and you're making yourself a false personality that could affect your life. So guys, please, generally don't fit in. There's no point of doing it, and you should just be yourself and be who